Welcome to another video of The Modern Educator, because learning can be fun.
First, let's talk about collectivism. Countries like China, most of the countries around Asia are collectivists, and most of the countries on the western side of the world are individualist societies. So, collectivism can be referred also to a political system where team goals are more important than individual goals. So the needs of the society are more important than individual needs. And let's read this. Can you read it for us? The good. Right, so the good of the society. The good of the society. The Chinese society is more important than her own interests or rights. That is the basic idea. Some people know Karl Marx, and you studied him in high school, but before Karl Marx, there are some other very important people who actually talk about this idea. Have you heard of Plato? Yes? This guy, how do we call him in Chinese? Okay. What is his nationality? Yes, Greek. He comes from Greece, so he is Greek. Can you read?
The one on the top right, yes.
The book is called The Republic, and in that book, or that piece of work, he argues what?
Individual rights should be sacrificed for the good of the majority, and that property should be owned in common.
Right. Individual rights should be sacrificed for the good of the majority, for the good of the society. So, this is something very important that is different from Marx. Plato did not talk about equality. Do we know what equality is? To be equal means everyone to be the same. So everyone earns the same salary. Everyone is married. Everyone has 2, 3, 4 kids. So Plato's idea, the initial idea of collectivism, didn't talk about equality. Actually, there was a division of classes for him, which Marx does not have. But this idea, in general, has been picked up by people who we now call socialists or communists. And why? After him comes the guy you know very well, Karl Marx. Where does he come from? Right, Karl Marx is German. So, Karl Marx's main idea: only few people benefit from capitalism. And what he means by this: I am an owner of a company. Let's say I'm an owner of BYD. These two ladies are working for me. I pay them salary, maybe a good salary. But me as an owner, I get richer every day and every day while they're working harder for a tiny little piece of money that actually means probably zero to me. So they are making me richer every single day while they are trying to support their families and kind of have a normal life. While I'm traveling anywhere I like, I'm super rich, I have fancy cars, houses all over the world, etc., etc. So Karl Marx says that is not fair. These two ladies work so hard, while Sveto is taking a nap at home and getting richer day by day. So that was Karl Marx's main argument. Only few people benefit from the capitalist system. In other words, he said that businessmen are exploiting to exploit. Please check what this word means. To exploit someone. It has a negative connotation. So I am actually, as a businessman, exploiting these two ladies. I'm taking advantage of them, of their labor, of their brains, if you will, intellectual capabilities. So capitalists or business owners are actually exploiting people who are normal workers. He says that is absolutely unfair. So he says the value of this lady's labor should be paid equally. So even though I'm an owner of BYD, they should be as rich as I am. Otherwise, it's not fair. And that's why he says no private ownership. Because if there is private ownership, there is businessman.
Subscribe, share and enjoy. Because learning can be fun.